Hey guys, what's up? I'm Mike Levitsky. Welcome to day 19 of my video a day lesson streak. Welcome back. Glad to see you again. Today we are going to be talking about some jazz drumming. A simple concept, but a concept that is very important, and that is kicking figures or playing figures with a band. Before we get too far, don't forget to like this video. Encourage me to keep putting a video up every single day, and subscribe to this channel so you don't miss what's going to come out next. You never know what it's going to be. Yesterday was a drum cover. Today we got a jazz drumming lesson on how to kick the and of one. So let's get right into it. All right, guys, for today's lesson, I got out the big ride cymbal. This is a 22-inch, like 50s Zildjian ride cymbal. I tuned my toms up a little higher than normal. So we got those sounding a little bit more kind of jazzy, a little bit more bebop. And we're going to be talking about kicking the and of one. So when you're playing jazz, it's really important that you set figures up for the band, especially for like trumpet players and stuff. They really want to know what's coming up. They want to feel comfortable when they're about to hit that big note, and they want to know that the drums are going to be right there behind them. And so when we do that, it's called setting up a figure or kicking the band. Today we're going to talk about how to kick the and of one, or how to set up the and of one in a figure. And we're going to be looking at 3 different ways to do this. I was looking through this magazine, this Traps magazine. It's a great magazine. It came out like 10 years ago. This is the Steve Gadd edition. And inside here is a transcription of a track that Sonny Payne played with Count Basie's orchestra on a tune called Corner Pocket. And I'll put a link below to the recording of this on YouTube. And in that transcription, there is a shout chorus where he plays along with the band, and he plays this figure, and it comes around 3 times, and he kicks the end of one, and all 3 times, he does something a little bit different. And Sonny, he's a great drummer. If you haven't listened to Sonny, go click that video down below and listen to Sonny's playing. And if I get enough requests, maybe we'll just work through this whole transcription, and we'll look at all the different stuff that Sonny does there, and I'll kind of teach through it. But what we're going to look at today is how Sonny kicks the and of one. So the and of one in a measure would fall on the and of one. So if we're counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, and it'd be right there. Now we're in swing time, so everything is going to be based on the triplet. So 1 t-ta, 2 t-ta, 3 t-ta, 4 t-ta. And the swing time emphasizes the 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then the ta. So 1, ta, 2, ta, 3, ta, 4, ta, 1, ta, 2, ta, 3, ta, 4, ta. So when we're counting eighth notes, instead of counting 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and, we count 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. And a lot of jazz guys just say 1, 2, 3, 4, So the and of one in this case is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. So the easiest way to set up this figure for any band would just to be put a flam or a nice rim shot on beat 1. Let's try that figure a couple times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, and. Let's try it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, and. Nice. Now, when you're playing jazz and you're kicking figures, there's something called a landing point. So if we end on the and of one, our next cymbal beat isn't going to come in until beat 3. That's just a landing point. It helps the time to feel like it's moving forward. You don't try to squeeze too many notes in. And so those are landing points, and landing points are really important. So the landing point here, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, and 2, 3. And then our next cymbal stroke is going to come down on beat 3. 1 and 2, 3. All right, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, and 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, and 2, 3, 4. Good, so now you're kicking 1. Now to really help the band out, you want to get your hi-hat on 2 and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, it's not going to stop, especially in this Sonny Payne style. Let's try the quarter notes on the ride cymbal, hi-hat on 2 and 4, and then we're going to do a flam on beat 1, and we're going to do kick drum and cymbal on the and of 1, and then we're going to land on beat 3, and we're going to keep this hi-hat going the whole time. So here we go with just the quarter notes. 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, and 2, 3, 4. Do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, and 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, and 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, and 2, 3, 4. Awesome. Now let's add the swing pattern in on the ride cymbal. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, go. A 1, 2, a 3, 4, a 1, and 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, and 2, 3, 4. A 1, 2, 3, 4, a 1, 2, 3, 4, a 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, a 1. Nice. Now that is the most basic way to kick a figure that starts on the and of 1. Just a nice flam on beat 1. Hit that ride cymbal or crash. You could use a crash cymbal too if you want with the bass drum. Now let's look at the first figure that Sonny plays. So Sonny plays the figure that we just played, but he fills up the time moving into beat 1. So he sets up the flam on 1. And he sets up the flam on 1 with a triplet that starts on the and of 3. So this figure is now going to sound like this. 1, 2, 3, a 4 tita. And then we're going to play what we just played. So 1, 2, 3, a 4 tita, 1. All right. So let's try that with just quarter notes. 1, 2, 3, a 4 tita flam, and 3, 4. Good. Let's try it again. A 1, 2, 3, a 4 tita flam, 3, 4. Let's add in the hi-hat. 1, 2, 3, a 4 tita flam, 3, 4. Let's add in the swing ride cymbal pattern. Ready, go. 1, 2, a 3, a 4 tita 1, 3, 4, a 1. Good. Let's try it again. A 1, 2, a 3, a 4 tita, 3, 4, a 1, 2, a 3, a 4 tita flam, 3, 4, a 1, 2, a 3, a 4 tita flam, 3, 4, a 1. So that's the first figure. So you play a triplet going into beat 1 to set up beat 1, and then you crash that cymbal on the and of 1. And that's really going to help the band know what's going on. So you're playing along. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Watch. I'll let you listen to it, and you'll really hear when that figure comes, right? You can see that that setup really lets you know that something is about to happen. All right, let's look at the second way that Sonny kicks this figure. In this example, we're just going to have a single stroke on the snare going into the and of 1. So 1 and instead of flam and. All right, same thing. We're going to play a triplet going into that 1 the same way, but now we're going to orchestrate it around the tom. 3, 4 tita 1. Play nice and slow. Let's build it up like we did before, starting with quarter notes on the ride. 1, 2, 3, a 4 tita, 1 and 3, 4. Again. 1, 2, 3, a 4 tita, 1 and 3, 4. Good. Let's add the hi-hat in. 1, 2, 3, a 4 tita, 1 and 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, a 4 tita, 1 and 3, 4. Now with the swing pattern. 1, 2, a 3, a 4 tita, 1 and 3, 4. A 1, 2, a 3, a 4 tita, 1 and 3, 4. Good. Now a little bit faster. 1, 2, a 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. All right, the third one's the most complicated. Let me play the figure for it, and then I'll break it down. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so this one's a little bit different. You can see we set the figure up with the bass drum instead of the snare drum. Also, we have this faster kind of cascade around the tom. So what we're playing is a 16th note triplet instead of a regular triplet. So I'll show you how you can work up to that. 1 tita, 2 tita, 3 tita, 4 tita, 1, 2, 3, 4 tita, 1, 2, 3, 4 tita, 1. Now, how do you work that out? Here's how I worked it out. So the figure at the end is 4 tita 1. So this is what I did. I went 4 tita 1, 4 tita 1, 4 tita 1, 4 tita 1, right? So you have that figure. 1, ba, bum. Then you're going to sneak the right hand in between the ta and the 1. So 4 T ta 1, 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 4 T ta 1. Then the flam. 4 T ta 1, 4 T ta 1, 4 T ta 1, 4 T ta 1. And then just add the So here we go. 1, 2, 3. 4 T ta 1. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 4 T ta 1. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 4 T ta. All right, guys, I hope that helps you out. Let me play through all 4, really. We looked at 4. Let me play through all 4 of the figures, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to this channel for more great content. See you guys tomorrow.